Morning traders. So how do we trade the Dow Jones today? So yesterday's sell-off was completely unexpected. I really wasn't expecting that to happen. So I've left the levels in that I had in from yesterday. So we had this downward trend line that we'd broken through, and we were just meandering down on it. I suppose the warning was that we didn't really get a crossover. It looked like we were going to get a crossover of the moving averages, but it never played out. Okay. And then obviously we had this inside bar on the screen, another inside, another inside, another inside, another inside. So there was a bit of a warning there that there was a potential move to the downside coming. But I must admit, I was not expecting the violent sell-off that we got. Okay, so let's just delete all the noise. And I just want to again come to the weekly here, because this is a pretty significant move. So if you look at the initial sell-off here, in the beginning of the year, and see how big that sell-off was on that week, and look what's happened here. Okay, so we have broken below the moving average. We haven't closed below, and again, the oscillators on the weekly grouping at the top, a little bit of a step outside the Bollinger Band with an inside bar and a pin bar. I suppose in hindsight, and hindsight being a perfect science, you should have looked at this on the weekly saying, okay, here is a reversal pattern, we're looking for shorts. Okay, but anyway, I was expecting the trend to continue. And the question is, do we have a potential double top on the weekly here? So we do have diversions. If you look at this, you see there, so if I do that, so that's the previous high. We made a higher high, but the oscillator has not. It's made a lower low. So there is weekly diversions, and you'll probably find that there is daily diversions as well. So this one here, not really, I don't think. What kind of double top? So we have a double top on the oscillator, and we have a higher high. So there is a bit of diversions there. Okay, let's just use this one. So this was a double top. Let's just move that down there. So that was a neckline double top, and we were testing it. We had some nice buyers stepping in here, and obviously you can see there would have been a lot of stops below here, because everybody would have been trading with a trend, so they would have been looking for entries around this level here of 263.60. That's why you had these buyers step in, and their stops would have been just below this pin bar, and that would have helped this acceleration to the downside. So anyway, let's just look at what we have here. So on the daily, we have the daily 200 moving average sitting here. We have stepped out the Bollinger on the daily. We are pointing to the downside here. So there is a very strong possibility that a reversal will be happening soon. Okay, not to say that'll happen today. With this sell-off that we've had here, and you've not really seen it as an exhaustion bar, because it didn't sort of hit a target, it didn't hit a level. Okay, we are at a level at the moment, which is this inside tail here. Okay, but the fact that we've pushed through it already, I suspect we're going to come and collect some of these lower targets. Okay, so I'm picking up on these tails here. Okay, so let's just get down to the hour. And one thing I do want to point out was that was a 1,000-point fall on the Dow yesterday. Okay, that is a significant sell-off, especially on the Dow. Right, so what are we looking for? I think let's just get to the 4 hour. You can see there's nothing here on the 4 hour that is saying we have found a bottom yet. We are starting to sort of just shout warnings. So outside the Bollinger Band here, we are starting to group. We are at a level at the moment, and we've got a few other levels to the downside. So what's typical of a move like this is it normally continues into the next day, and a lot of times it will continue slowly, and sort of to halfway through the next day's trading session, then find some support, and then start trying to push up. And other times is, the bulls will step in where they see, okay, there's great value here, and they'll just jump into it and start building their positions. So you've just got to be wary, because at the end of the day, your trend here is, it is still up. We're still sort of heading in an upward motion, but this weekly here is, at this stage, pretty significant. Okay, so we've kind of erased, almost in one day, basically, we've erased 4 weeks of gains. Okay, so yeah, trade wars are finally starting to bear some fruit. So what am I looking for? I think you're still going to get more sell-off today, and obviously I would prefer to be getting in on the sell-offs at a higher level, but the way that I'd be playing this today is really to watch what happens with the DAX. So on the 30-minute here, you should see some kind of a, so if you can see, we're at the Bollinger Band here, so you should see these oscillators starting to move to the upside. So my fast-moving stochastic should move quite high up, slow move in the middle, and then I'd expect another turn. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking to stay below these moving averages at the moment. Okay. And yeah, it's totally unexpected, I suppose. But anyway, so I would expect more today, or at least some form of a gentle consolidation. So if you look on the hour, you can see we are grouped to the downside here. We are outside the Bollinger here. We've got a Bollinger double bottom. Okay. We don't have diversions on the hour at the moment. So, for me, it's probably a little bit of consolidation and then another push down to pick up these levels to the downside. Okay. So the other thing that we need to take cognizance of is, I'm going to move that, is this daily 200 moving average. Let's just get rid of that, because there will be buyers stepping in here at 24,986. There will be buyers stepping in there. Okay, and looking at the daily, you can see how far out the Bollinger we are. You can see how we're sort of, I won't say we're grouping, but it's starting to set itself up again. And this is the kind of setup that I'm looking for. So your stochastics far apart, and then have a crossover with some kind of a daily pin bar or something to that effect. Okay. Yeah. Nothing more I can say at the moment, and except watch these levels. And I think I'm going to take a stab at 24,990, which should just be above the moving average, the 200 moving average. So 24,990 is an area where I will be looking for longs, and I think I'll take a nibble. I'll just build a small position there down here. I'm going to watch it because obviously there is still a short on the table of around 300 points as well. Okay, so yeah, that's my take on this today. I would expect more downside, or even a bit of consolidation through the morning session, and then the afternoon session, another push down to come and test these lower levels. Okay, and 24,986 or 990 is definitely the area that I want to watch. 30-minute, we do have some diversions already as well. And hour is also indicating that this is move is tired, but we're not at a level, so I would expect us to come and pick up a level. Okay, so yeah, so the short story is I expect more downside, probably just another short move down. If it does turn out to be a bigger sell-off, then I won't say I'll be surprised, because at this stage anything can happen. So it just depends what the the bulls are trying to do. So, the institutions may be trying to push this down to get a better entry for the next earnings season and also the Christmas rally. Okay. The only thing that does concern me is that we do have a potential double top on the weekly and obviously on the monthly as well. Okay, and that is a pretty strong monthly with diversions. That's a pretty strong double top on the monthly. Okay, so anyway, that's my take on this at the moment. Just bear in mind we are technically still in an uptrend. Okay, so if you look at the monthly, we're in a very strong uptrend. And the whole problem that you have here is that your Nasdaq was down 4.5% yesterday, and that was it, I suppose. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helped, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Cheers for now.